Imagine landing your dream job while spending less time on job applications and more time on things that actually matter. In today's fast-paced world, automating your job process is not just a convenience, but it's actually also a necessity. So in today's video, I'll guide you through the exact steps you need to automate your job search process, from crafting resumes to submitting job applications themselves. And I'll also share essential tips required for this job hunting process in 2025. So let's dive in. The job market is honestly more competitive than ever before. Companies actually receive thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of applications for a single position. And if you're not one of the first few hundreds of applicants to apply to this position, you're likely not even getting an interview call. So now in this process, manually applying to jobs is just not okay. It's very time consuming and overwhelming. Automating streamlines this entire process and allows you to apply to different positions more efficiently and effectively. So by leveraging AI tools, you can focus on what matters the most, which is not actually applying to jobs, but rather personalizing the application and getting prepared for the interviews that you're about to get. So your resume is the first impression, and so tailoring it to particular jobs is very, very crucial. You want each of your bullet points in your resume to be in the star format, and the way that you do this is by leveraging AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, whichever AI model you use. You want to be able to prompt it correctly and kind of tell it to give you your bullet points in that star format. You can also try out AI-powered platforms that are dedicated to generating these resumes for you. Some of the examples are AI Apply and Career Flow. What they basically do is generate job-specific resumes by analyzing the job description that you feed it in and then analyzing your relevant experiences and skills. These tools also ensure that your resume is optimized for ATS. ATS basically is an applicant tracking system, and it needs to pass it in order to increase your chances of actually getting the interview. You can also use AI-driven resume graders, which can kind of tell you how accurate your resume is compared to the job description and kind of give you a percentage. We'll talk more about one of these tools later on. So next thing that comes is actually applying to the job. And applying to jobs can be painstakingly slow. But with the help of AI tools, this can be automated and made your life so much easier. One of my favorite tools that I actually used when I was applying for jobs is Simplify. This is basically a Chrome extension, and all you have to do is fill out the resume one time, and then whenever you go and apply to other jobs, say on LinkedIn, on Workday, wherever it is that you're applying, Simplify just automatically fills the entire job application for you. There are also tools like AutoJob and Lazy Apply that you can try out. A lot of the job applications basically have the same information repeated, like your address, your number, your resume skills. So using these tools to actually input in your information just makes the repetitive task so much faster. This automation not only increases the volume of applications that you're going to send out, but also increases its consistency and accuracy. Now, once your applications have been submitted, hopefully you're getting interviews. Now, practicing for these interviews are definitely a key thing to do. And leveraging AI platforms will just help you with the mock interview simulation, which is such a key thing to do before any interview that you go into. These tools will be able to provide real-time feedback as well as any improvements that you need to make in terms of your body, language, tone, or responses. It really helps you boost your interviewing skills by building your confidence as well as identifying areas that you need improvement on still. For mock interview practice, you can use tools like Interview Warmup, which was actually developed by Google, and it helps you kind of gauge your soft skills in terms of tech and non-tech. You can also use AI Apply, which has a platform for you to practice mock interviews. The job market in 2025 is very dynamic and quite tech-driven. So here are some additional essential tips for you to stay ahead of the curve. Number one is networking strategically. You want to connect with professionals in your field either through online platforms like LinkedIn or through virtual events. Maybe you can go to hackathons or go to conferences and kind of seek out individuals that you're interested in making connections with. And then don't just go at it by asking them for referrals, but try to make sure that you're building a genuine genuine connection with them. Networking, again, in this industry goes a long way, and you definitely don't want a short-term networking solution here. The next tip is continuous learning. You need to learn how to stay up to date with the latest industry trends, especially given this AI era. You can take online courses and do certifications, so it just makes you stand out a little more than your other competitors. And when you're taking these online courses and doing certifications, most probably you're also going to build out projects. You also want to showcase these online. Online can mean different things for different people, so if you have a personal website, definitely put it on there, or you can start posting on LinkedIn as well. The more you put out into the world, the more you attract potential employers. And another benefit of building out projects is that a lot of the companies slowly are going to move away from leak code, in my opinion, when they're interviewing, especially if you're a senior engineer or a mid-level engineer even. It's going to be oriented more around building out architectures and building out system design patterns. So when you build out projects, it's just going to be much easier for you to showcase this to these employers. Automating your job searching process in 2025 is a strategic move that you really need to start making now. It's a highly competitive market, and navigating it effectively is so key in 2025. By embracing AI tools for resume building, application submission, as well as interview prep, you can focus on what matters the most, which is upskilling yourself. Start exploring these tools today and take control of your actual career. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure to like, share it with the friends that are currently navigating the job market, and then subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.